everyone, welcome back. It's Miss Beck here, and we're going to continue our discussion of numbers. We are skipping ahead in our lessons. We are starting on today, we are going to start on lesson 1.9. But before we get on to that, we're going to get to know a couple more numbers. So our numbers for today are the number 3 and the number 4. So just like we've done before, we have our bags. And remember, our first bag had how many cubes? 0. 0 cubes. And this time I brought along a different math mascot. It's Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat is one of Miss Beck's favorite. And so now Pete the Cat says, please show me one more. So 1 more than 0 is 1. And then Pete the Cat says, please show me 1 more than 1. 1 more than 1 is 2. And then Pete the Cat says, please show me 1 more than 2. And this, boys and girls, is the number 3. Can you hold up 3 fingers for me? 1, 2, 3. Now let's draw a 3 in the air. 1 finger. And Miss Beck says, around a tree, around a tree. That's the way we make a 3. Let's do that again. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way we make a 3. So in this bag, Miss Beck has placed 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. Now, Pete the Cat says, please show me 1 more than 3. Boys and girls, what number is 1 more than 3? That's right, it's 4, and I have not placed them in that bag yet. Here's the number 4, and I'd like you to count with me as I place them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, can you show me 4 fingers? Every finger on that hand except for the thumb. Wiggle and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm going to teach you the number rhyme for 4. Down, across, and down once more. That's the way we make a 4. Say it with me. Down, across, and down once more. That's the way we make a 4. So I'm going to come over here to my easel, and I'm going to draw a set. Remember, a set is just a group of objects. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a set of 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, Miss Beck is going to draw a set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we can see by our drawing, 4 is 1 more than 3. So let's look first at the number 3. We see that the number 3 has 1 here and 2 over here. So we could say that 3 is the numbers 1 plus 2. If I were going to write it like a number bond, I would write 3, and here I would write 1, and here what would I write? 2. I could also make something called tally marks. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's do the same over here for the number 4. Let's see, 4, we could do 2 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4. So our number bond would look like this, a 4 at the top and 2 and 2. But that's not the only way we can make 4. We could do 1 and 3. 1 plus 3 also equals 4. So if we do a number bond like that, it would look like this. Still, we would have 4 at the top. And this time we would have a 1 and a 3. So we have here 2 different ways to make the number 4. I bet if we were looking at this, that we could make the number 4 on 2 different hands. Okay, so if we're going to make 4 with 2 and 2, and we're going to use 2 different hands, I would put up 2 fingers. And then how many fingers would I put up on my other hand? That's right, I would put up 2 more. 2 plus 2 is 4. Looks like bunny rabbit ears. All right, let's try the same thing with 1 and 3. So 1 on one hand, and how many on the other hand? 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 3 equals 4. And let's draw those nice little tally marks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have sets of 3 today, and we have sets of 4. Show Miss Beck 3 fingers. All right, let's draw that 3. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way we make a 3. We have a set of 4. Down, across, and down once more. That's the way we make a 4. Okay, moving right along. Let's talk about some different ways to represent the number 5. Now, 5 is an important number to us all because a lot of us in kindergarten are 5 years old. Some of us are 6, but some of us are 5. So to do this one, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the numeral 5 on my board. Watch Miss Beck as I draw the numeral 5. Down, a tummy, and a hat on top. Fat old 5. Now I'd like to call your attention to this page right here. And this is our number strip and our blank 5 frame, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to use this number strip, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to use your chip counters, and I would like you to lay 1 counter in each box so that when you are finished, you will have all the boxes filled with a counter. So we're going to pretend that those are your counters. Since my counters cannot stay up here, they won't stick. And so you should have one of these counters in each one. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's draw a set of 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to get my counting cubes and I'm going to build a tower of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you build a tower of 5. What color is Miss Beck's tower? Blue. Now I'd like you to take your tower of 5 and I'd like you to lay it right next to the number strip. And if you lay it right next to the number strip, you should have an equal number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 cubes, and you have shown the number 5 on the number strip, and then you have also shown the number 5 on the 5 frame. Boys and girls, this is called a 5 frame because it has 5 boxes. And when the 5 frame is all the way filled up, it shows the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways when we were talking about different ways to make numbers with those number bonds. I'm going to show you something with this, and I'm going to use 2 different colors here. So let's take a look at this, and I'm going to draw these all straight like they're counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So we're going to explore some of the different ways to make 5. Okay. So the easiest way to do this, I've found, is to color starting with 1. Okay. So Miss Beckett's going to color 1 red, and then I'm going to color the rest of them black. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 1 red and 1, 2, 3, 4 black. One plus 4 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's one of the ways that we can show 5. Let's explore another way to show 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time I'm going to use my red, and instead of coloring 1 red, I'm going to color 2 reds. And what color am I going to color the other ones? Black. 1, 2, 3. So this is another way to make 5, and we have 2 plus 3 equals 5. So here's 2 different ways to make the number 5. Okay, let's see if we can make the number 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I colored 1 red, I colored 2 reds. This time I'm going to color 3 reds. 1, 2, 3. And how many blacks am I going to color? 1, 2. So let's see, 1, 2, 3 reds plus how many blacks? 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time our number equals 5. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the top. I'm going to draw 5 again. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I colored 1 red, 2 red, 3 red. How many red am I going to color this time? I'm going to color 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I only have 1 friend to color black. 1. So how many reds? 4. How many black? Plus 1. And how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boys and girls, if we look, we have a repeat of some of the numbers. 4 and 1, and 1 and 4. We just changed the order. 2 and 3, and 3 and 2. Now there is one other way to make 5 that we have not explored. It has to do with only using one color. Okay, so let me see if I can get that 5 away from here and put it up here. So I'm going to draw 5 counters again. And let's think. So Ms. Beck said we can only use one color, right? So let's only use the color black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this time we have 5 black. How many red do we have? We don't have any red, do we? What number means nothing? 0. So we can make 5 just by coloring them all 5. Boys and girls, that's a lot of different ways to make 5. Now, parents, if you're sitting here and you're worried about the plus signs and the equal signs, don't worry about any of that. The most important thing here is that we are exploring different ways to make 5 and that we understand that we can make 5 in many different ways. So Ms. Beck was just showing that with numbers. The addition part is not super important at this point. What is super important is showing those numbers in different ways. So what I would like you to do now is I would like you to show me the number 5 using 2 different hands, and it can be one of these ways. 4 and 1, 2 and 3. It can't be 5 and 0 because that would only be one hand, okay? That's the only one that's out. 1 and 4, and 3 and 2. So go ahead and hold up 2 hands and let's show Ms. Beck one of these ways. I'll give you just a minute. Okay, let's show you what these would look like. So if we were doing 4 and 1, how many fingers would I hold up on the first one? 4. And then how many fingers would I hold up on this one? 1. That's one way to make 5. Okay, let's show that other way. 2 and 3. So how many fingers? 2. And then how many fingers on this hand? 3. Let's make sure we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got it. Now we'll do 1 and 4 again, but we'll do it the other way. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll do 3 and 2 the other way. 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, there's many different ways to make 5. On a piece of paper, I would like you to go ahead and draw Ms. Beck 5 counters. And after you draw those 5 counters, I would like you to show me one of those ways that you make 5. Please snap a picture of that and send it to Ms. Beck. So again, every day the first thing's the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name. So my name is Mrs. Beck. So you will first need to draw 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you will need 2 different colors. It's up to you what 2 colors you choose. Ms. Beck had black and red. And I want you to show me one way that you can make 5. Now, if you want to show me a bunch of ways to make 5, that's fine. But Ms. Beck needs at least one way to make the number, what was our number? Number 5. Okay, boys and girls, that's about all that we have for today. And I know that was kind of a lot of things all together, and that's just fine. So we had, on our review, we had the numbers 3, the number 4, and the number 5. So we covered 3 different numbers today. Let's make those in the air again. Ready? 3, around a tree, around a tree. That's the way we make a 3. 4, down, across, and down once more. That's the way we make a 4. And we spent a lot of time today on the number 5. Down, a tummy, and a hat on top. Fat, old 5. Boys and girls, 5 is one of the trickiest numbers for people to write. So I would suggest practicing on how to write number 5. If you want to show me that, I would love to see it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I really enjoyed seeing some faces on my story time. So please don't forget to join us for story time. Bye-bye.